Welcome to an adventurer like you playing Skyrim Special Edition on Legendary difficulty. And come meet Sandy, our Khajiit Punchmage. We're going to play this legendary Skyrim playthrough as a Khajiit that does not use physical weapons except his fists. But I'm not going to do a pure unarmed build, but I'm going to combine that with magic. So we'll be using magic especially for long-ranged attacks, and if enemies come up close, then we'll just punch them. So Sandy here is a Khajiit that has come on some bad luck. He lost most of his possessions and fell out of favor with the people he was working with back home. So he decided to go and seek his fortune in other lands. And this is how Sandy came to Skyrim, looking for new opportunities, looking for a new life. And yeah, he can use his fists. He's pretty good at that. He's learned some boxing moves. He can stand his ground, but yeah, his bad luck means he spent some time without good food. As you can see, he's in a prison here, but he's having a dream that he's meeting Mara. And Mara is offering him exactly what he needs.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
A new life. And he doesn't have to think for long. Sandy wants a new start from simple beginnings, not too far from the southern border, near the town of Helgen, camping in the woods.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
We thank you, Mara. This one thanks you for the opportunity to start a new life. And then Sandy finds himself asleep again. And we're playing Skyrim Special Edition, Legendary difficulty with mods. I'm using Mod Organizer 2, and some of the important mods, apart from Alternate Start, Live Another Life, are Ordinator and Imperious. Did I just hear a dragon in the distance? And then a deer running away from that dragon as well. And another one appears. And yes, Sandy, how are you feeling? Ooh. A bit anxious, and I think this helmet looks ridiculous. Yes, Sandy, that helmet does look ridiculous on you. We'll need to replace that, fix that pretty soon, right? Can we just take it off for now? Alright, let's see what we have. So I'm using Sky UI, as you can see, and these memories are from the mod Starting Spell Choice. Get to choose some of our spells. Only really basic ones. And we have Dual Unarmed, which is a nice mod that makes it possible to just select our fists as a weapon, even if we have like spells or other things in our hands equipped. We don't have to unequip like different things. This just makes it easier. We can favorite this for a quick menu. That's what we will do, and we will unequip this ridiculous helmet. I mean, we don't have much armor to speak of anyway. If we pick a fight with any serious animal or humanoid enemy, we'll just die. Yes. Alright, we have a hunting bow, but we said we wouldn't use physical weapons. Right, Sandy? That's right. We don't want physical weapons. We have our fists. We are proud of them. But we had some mysterious experiences with divine beings and such, so we're very interested in magic. We have a cooking pot here, so let's also cook up some food, since we have Nordic cooking. Okay, we'll take the sweet roll, we'll take the money and jewelry, all the alcohol, the meat pie. Since we're not on survival mode, this won't do much good. Lockpicks, yes. Jewelry, yes. Carrot and bread and alcohol will help us. Okay, weapons. We said no physical weapons. So away with these. We will just use our fists. And we will be using light armor because we're using Ordinator, and in Ordinator the unarmed skill is part of the light armor skill tree. We'll go through these in a minute, and some stuff here. Lockpicks and 285 septims. That's not a lot, but it is a start. Okay, we are level 1 Khajiit, named Sandy. Our magicka and stamina are slightly higher at the expense of some health. So we will want to put some points into health when we level up, and then some into magicka, and possibly some into stamina, because with Imperious we also have the racial ability to let's show that first. Active effects, racial ability here. Our claws deal 10 extra damage, and power attacks with 2 free claws deal extra damage equal to 25% of current stamina. So if we want to do any serious damage with our fists and claws as we go to higher levels, it will help to get more stamina. Though as we are becoming more proficient in magic, we will probably rely a lot on that. We also have the prowl ability, which means we are better at sneaking than other races. Movement is half as loud, and we can power leap if we have our weapon sheathed. And since we only use our fists, that is pretty quick to quote-unquote unsheathe. So there's that. And we have feline agility, which means we move faster at all times, and we sprint faster too, but use more stamina to do so. So again, a reason to invest some points into stamina. Okay, we can configure some other mods, but we don't really need that. So let's go back to our skill trees, show us what we are talking about. Light armor. This is what we want. And here we will start putting points into light armor mastery so that our armor is actually protecting us more. And Iron Fist increases unarmed damage by 5% of your current stamina, and then at higher levels this percentage will grow. And we gain light armor experience when using unarmed attacks in combat. This requires 2 free hands, which is why we have the dual unarmed option to select from our quick menu. So let's set that. I'm gonna put this at number 4 and these potions at number 2, and then we're gonna go back to our inventory and try to remember the things we learned about magic. I seem to remember trees, which gives us the oak flesh spell. Alright. Conjuration, destruction. I seem to remember ghostly wolves, that will be familiar, undead, conjure an undead creature, and conjure bound sword. We're not really going to use the sword. I don't want to put training into one-handed. Anyway, we will go for that bound bow at some point, because that is very useful as well as powerful. But for now, we'll go with a familiar. And that is our fist. Okay, we have the other one. In this one, I seem to remember electric shocks. We want to go with shock / lightning damage if we go for destruction. Okay, so now we have sparks, and then we have illusion memories and restoration memories. I seem to remember causing dissension in enemy ranks. That should be useful. And I seem to remember healing my wounds. Yes. All right. So let's hook up our magic spells. Fury, Conjure Familiar, Healing, and Oak Flesh, and Sparks. Okay. Healing spell is 1, healing potions 2, Sparks number 3. Our fists are number 4, and let's do Oak Flesh number 8 and Fury number 7. Actually, Fury number 6 and Conjure Familiar number 7. How about that? And we have a cooking pot here. What can we cook? Some Nordic carrot juice and some Nordic green apple ale. This is from the mod Nordic Cooking. That gives us some useful, like combat, usable food and drinks. So we'll make some of this. And that's it for now. And later we will cook some vegetable soup or beef stew or venison stew, which gives us 1 or 2 points of stamina per second. Okay, we got everything we needed from here. So this is our camp, and we are close to Helgen. We're not going to explore Helgen. We're going to pretend that we saw the dragon that we only heard at the very beginning, and tell that to the people in Riverwood, and they'll send us to Whiterun to inform the Jarl. We will not immediately start on the main quest, because we are very weak. We should do some training first and improve our survivability. So that is our mission, which means we gather all the ingredients we can find. I'm gonna do that sneakily. Who's seeing me? Probably just some wildlife. And those of you familiar with Skyrim will already have noticed I'm using some mods, simply bigger trees and viscous. A wolf? That sounds dangerous. Okay. So let's do a quick save here. This is our starting point. That is the road towards Falkreath, but we want to go northwards rather. So that way. But those wolves sound dangerously close by, and I would like to collect some alchemy ingredients, because alchemy is going to be our money maker in the beginning, and is also going to be very useful for some potions and poisons that will help us survive. Okay, let's see if we can catch this butterfly. Yes, we did. And we get 2 wings because I have the better harvesting mod that gives a more realistic amount of ingredients when we pick them. Like 4 flowers from this bunch that was growing here. Of course, that means we can collect enormous amounts of especially flowers. What was that? Did I hit number 2 by mistake for my potions? No, I still have 5 healing potions. That was weird. That was very weird. I wonder what's going on there. There is a deer there, so we would think that's pretty safe. Bees. These are alchemy ingredients too. So let's get some. This looks like a camp. Bandit camp. They will probably come back just after I loot all this stuff. Oops, see? Let's run. Let's run. And then try to hide again. Okay, well, familiar was number 6, right? Oh. Oops, there's 3 of them. I think I need to do something about IHUD. I need to keep this up when there are enemies nearby. Let's go this way and hide, because they almost killed me. Okay, where are we? We're going the wrong way. Well, I might as well go towards Helgen now. And then along the path northwards, it should be pretty safe. Again, there are the ingredients there. But we did get some loot from that camp, so it wasn't all lost. I actually wanted to hook up this one. Yes, I was a bit scared. And I wasn't ready to use the correct spells. Oh, what's here? Oh, this is the exit from the vanilla game. Well, snowberries. And yes, there's a lot more grass here. And that is another bandit camp. No, that's my camp. Okay. Let's get these flowers. And actually those spells are distracting, so let's do this. We seem to be quite safe now. Okay, let's that's in this menu, right? See, we are legendary, and we want oh, this one. Mod configuration, immersive HUD, active, press toggles, that's what I need. Active effects. Okay, I think we're good now. Yes, it's a toggle now. Okay. Let's get our map. We want to go here. And let's get rid of that quest marker. Pick up the flowers. There's more Tapinella here. And on the other side. Here we go this way. Without running into more bandits. It looks like there's a bandit camp over there. Well, we could try a Fury spell and our familiar. That's in my quick mate. Right? We don't have enough magicka for that. I need to regenerate magicka. They've noticed us. They're still looking for me. But they can't find me. But it doesn't sound like they're fighting with each other.
Someone there? Thought I heard something.
Chicken. Oh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Well, see, that's how weak we are. So let's leave that aside. Hey, rabbit. Shh. We brought the rabbit to an inch of his life, but couldn't punch him to death. Pathetic. Truly pathetic. What's over there? Snow. Okay. Now, let's just continue our journey towards the standing stones. Picking some flowers. That's what we're good at level 1. And butterflies, you brute. We need this. We need this. Don't look at me like that. Come on, man. Give me a chance. We're getting close to the bandits again. But we do want that Mora Tapinella down there. Is that a deer or a bandit that's seeing me? That sounds like wolves. But we want to go up here. It seems we're safe for now. Let's get this stuff. Okay, what did we get? This we stole from that bandit camp, the first one. Some more orders. Well, got some ingredients. This is what we gathered by ourselves. Okay. We got some clothes, not worth very much, but we might be able to sell it for something. We have a hide helmet of minor archery. That could be helpful once we get the bound bow. And this destruction spells. Okay. Some daggers that we will save. We'll save them up to level enchanting. And other stuff we can sell. Alright. Let's do another quick save, just in case we run into those wolves and we die. Something died down there, it looks like. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, hey there.
Smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song.
You think? Well, you would alert those bandits over there. So, maybe don't play a song?
All right, then.
Okay. No, our pickpocket skill is not high enough. And we also do not want any hired thugs sent after us. Here. Did I pick this already? I guess I did. Now sometimes bandits see him and attack him. And if that happens, that could help us. But they don't. Okay. So we're gonna go our way. Level up sneaking while we collect some flowers. So romantic. Well, look at that. Skyrim is gorgeous. Don't you think so, Sandy? Oh, yeah. That looks not so bad. And you missed something over there. Oh, really? That you mean? Yes. And there's more. There's always more. Here there is some hanging moss, which is very valuable. And we're activating that thief stone because light armor and sneak are some of our core skills, which are governed by the thief stone. So we get more experience in those skills. That is fantastic. All right. Quick save because there are more wolves down the road. There's a rabbit running away from us. I guess that's the one we tried to punch to death earlier, although unsuccessfully so. We did come very close. And over there's Amber Shark Mine, which we will give a visit a little bit later on, but not just yet, because we feel very weak. We need to get back up to strength again. Right, Sandy? Yeah, we've seen better days. But Skyrim is a harsh place, and yeah. That's where the wolves are, over there. We do not want a fight with two wolves at this point. We do want this Moratopinella. They spotted me. Let's hunker down here. And there is the Holt border. Oh. So we're going to White Run Hold. Almost shitting our pants because of a couple of wolves that we should be able to handle, but since this is Skyrim on Legendary, we can't at this point. Yeah, I like this flora mod. There is quite a bit more grass and stuff, but it is also quite pretty. Right? Look at that. Beautiful mountains. And they're working the mill. So I guess we can feel safe now that we've arrived at Riverwood. And we pick up this Moratopinella and this thistle before we head in.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy.
Well,
And I've got better
I
things
don't.
to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe me.
it was.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me.
Oh,
She's already mine, I keep telling
you can only think about that, right? Well,
Camilla Valerius
you like the
knows
same
I'm
girl?
best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me.
sure.
I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
So the first conversation we have is some high school drama. Really? Are you for real? You serious? You're pretending to be an adult or what? Oh wait, you're still living with your mom, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar.
Mm-hmm.
Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Feindal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Feindal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
What did I say? High school drama, right? Oh boy. Sure, why not? This ought to be
That
amusing.
letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Feindal ever again.
Mm-hmm. You're the man. Man. Ah. Well. And here we have a blacksmith, which would be helpful as well. Some free food. And ingredients and some more free food over here. Cabbages galore. And leeks.
Oh, I wish I saw that first. You're so lucky.
What do you mean, the amethyst?
Anything you need?
I stole that from some bandits. Yeah, I'll just take all your veggies. Is that okay? Yeah, don't look so down.
What can I do for you?
Just go back to work. Wow. It's evening, right? Yeah, it's evening in Skyrim. Beautiful. Wow, there's 3 cows now here? Usually there's only 1, right? Anyway, Sandy is new to Skyrim, Riverwood, and doesn't really like dogs. And certainly not their cousins, wolves. Okay. Let's just head inside. The inn?
What do you want?
This is an inn, right? I want like a drink, a meal, and a bed.
Are you listening?
Hard not to.
Oh my
Ale
goodness.
is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
You hear that?
Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
And Alto wine.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Okay.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be...
Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix
Go
a couple
clean
of
up.
ingredients together. See what happens.
Just
A
like
little
that.
wheat blister wart makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
You do? Anything else I want to ask? No, just... What do you have for
the
sale?
thirsty, food for the hungry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's on your food list? Burgundian blood wine. My goodness. Okay, but that's expensive, so we'll let that go for now. And venison chop. Yeah. Not that we need anything for that. It's the word River Betty. It's kind of expensive, but we can make something good with that. Salt pile. Let's don't cost a thing. And wheat. Wheat is a bit more expensive. And we can get wheat for free at Whiterun, so we'll let that go for now.
All right, then.
Lady.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
But a room would be nice. And money in your pocket. It's nice too, isn't it? Okay. So that was our first day in Skyrim. A new life for Sandy, or Gajit. Thank you for watching. And I hope you check in again tomorrow, when Sandy's going on day 2 in Skyrim. And we'll try to make it to Whiterun without dying.